basically, when I was asked to say a few words, it was a combination of a couple people that came to me basically to express my views on what's happening currently on racism. You know, from a white guy's perspective, and I'm going to call myself that for the lack of better terms, today, in today's world, we see it every day. And my opinion, you know, as you go through life and as a kid is reared or raised and they grow up, and you either grow up in a neighborhood that is completely white, or it's mixed, or it's completely black. And I feel that most guys, they say they're not a racist, but most people are. And it's disappointing to me. It's kind of like the white family that has a son, we'll call him Todd, okay? And that guy, you know, Todd grows up, he's a sports fan. So there's a black athlete who's his favorite. And his parents buy him the jersey. And, you know, his room's plastered with all the pictures and everything's cool. But yet, the minute somebody that's black moves into the neighborhood or next door, all of a sudden that's an issue. It's okay when you've got the guy's picture on your wall and they go out and spend the money on the jersey, and, you know, Todd or whoever grows up adoring that athlete. But when that athlete's family or relatives were to be involved, or they move next door, all of a sudden it's an issue. You know, it's doesn't make any sense to me. You know, it's most white people, in my opinion, which is just my opinion, they you know, it's a NIMBY, a not in my backyard. That's the abbreviation. You know, they feel, you hear white people say, well, what else do they want? I mean, we give them a place to live, we pay for their heat, their gas, their water, they have everything, you know? I mean, you know, the black man doesn't want anything given to him, in my opinion. He doesn't. You know, you think, you know, I'm gonna give you everything, but stay over there. You know, just stay over there. You know, stop complaining. Then, you know, they act like, well, I wasn't part of the slavery, I didn't do it, I wasn't here. You know, why are they taking it out on me? It's generational frustration, you know. One of my favorite people is Bobby Womack, the singer Bobby Womack. In one of his songs, he said, the family on the other side of town would pay hell without a ghetto around. Well, you know, that basically amplifies my point that, you know, white people they want black people, but you know, keep them over there, don't cross the railroad tracks. And a lot of towns are divided by a set of railroad tracks, you know. I was influenced as a kid. I mean, my parents are both white. I grew up in an Italian, you know, American home. My father fought World War II. He was a Navy man. And we were taught not to be prejudiced. Very important. So anybody that's listening to this, you know, you have to understand that if you're black and you're listening to this, this film, this video, if you are, that means that not all white people are what you think, you know. I know when a white person says, well, you know, I have plenty of black friends. To black people, that's the first sign of racism. You know, there's some phony, which is probably true. You know, here, check this out. You have a hospital, okay? And there's a nursery where the babies are born, and you go to the glass window, if I can take you down this trip with me. And there's a glass window in the nursery, and there's babies in the pink and blue blankets, okay, boys and girls. And let's say the white family, I'll use the name Megan, sorry if I offended anybody, has a baby. Well, the whole family's there, all the relatives. So they look in the window and they see Megan's new baby that's right over there, and there's other children. And let's say there's 6 kids, 6 new babies. Well, the first thing, say out of the 6, one of them is black. Well, just like anything, the women are up front and the guys are behind them. And you hear the woman ooh and ah, oh, look at that one, how much hair, look at that, how much hair, look at this one, look at that one. Then when it comes to the black child, the white woman will say, oh yeah, look, even that one's cute, Then sure enough, there's, the guys are in the background, and some uncle says, yeah, they're cute now, but wait till they're jacking your car. So that baby is innocent, absolutely innocent. Didn't ask to be here. Just no idea. And that kid's got an uphill climb, right from Jump Street. You think that's fair? I'll let you answer it. It isn't, okay? Because when that child grows up, okay, if the father's in the child's life or not, I know that's been a big thing. They're trying to keep families together. But if it doesn't work out, what it is what it is. But I can tell you one thing, the black grandmother and the black mother, the black woman, to me, is stronger than anybody, okay? Their nurturing hand, the hand of the grandma, to me, Bill Withers' song, amazing. You hear, in terms of white people, when you hear some country song, you'll hear the lyrics is, she left me with 4 starving kids and took off. With a black family, you never hear of the woman leaving the children. Doesn't happen. The mother and the grandmother are strong. To me, if I was if I couldn't raise a child myself that was mine, if I was not able to, there's some black women I would give the job to. And it's that important to me. It means a lot to me. It might not be to you all, but who's ever watching this, maybe I'm shaking your tree, if you know what I'm saying. We go through life blind to what other people go through. Just not so many years ago, World War II was, the Holocaust, okay? And what the Jewish people went through, terrible, okay? And that was in the 40s, 41 through 45. Well, I got news for you. After that ended, back here in the States, the black man was part of the World War II. They fought for our country. They're Americans. Well, they come back from the war, and in the 50s, segregation was horrible. And in the 60s, and anybody that's got a lick of sense, you have to understand, if you research history, what that was like. It's bad, really bad. I'm telling you. Let me get a sip of this, will you?